Thundercat fans, to another Third Earth Reviews toy review, and today I will be reviewing the 2016 MattyCollector's Jackalman. So let's start by looking at the packaging. Out of the shipping box, Jackalman comes in this beautiful black and white box that has become the hallmark for this line. On the front, instead of the Thundercat symbol that we've seen with all the figures so far, we have Mumra's symbol of the double snakes with Jackalman's name listed below. And it seems that this symbol will be our box cover art for all of our villain characters. On one side we have a fantastic image of Castle Plundar, something we ordinarily don't see and I absolutely love. On the other side we have a more modern look of our character, and upon opening the box, Jackalman comes in this open window box that fully showcases our figure and all of the accessories. On the bottom we see Lionel looking through the Sword of Omens and the sword impression continuing up the open window. On the back we have a colored image of our villain along with a short bio which includes his real name, a concept initially appearing in the 2011 reboot. So now that we've looked at our packaging, let's take a closer look at our figure. The sculpting on this figure is a huge improvement from the vintage LJN version, and I absolutely love it. I especially like the details for his belt and harness for his shoulder armor, as these could have been easily just overlooked and left without any detail at all. For the most part, Jackalman's paint job is very well done. The color blend of browns, orange, and creams makes this character a good representation of the original cartoon, while the sculpt allows it a more modern look, although I do have some minor paint smudges and some excess paint, especially around the eyes, which gives him a more black-eyed appearance. He also has a spot of random red paint on his shoulder harness from the red sphere, and while his claws on his feet are painted, the claws on his hands are not. Just like the vintage LJN figure, Jackalman has a sculpted yellow and black wrist guard, with the paint thankfully done very neatly. Jackalman has the same articulation that we've seen with the Thundercats and Mo2 Classic line, meaning his head is on a ball joint so he can look up and down as well as left or right. His shoulders have a ball-like joint so they can move forward and backwards and out to the side. There are swivels at the biceps, standard bends at the elbows, and rotation and bends at the wrist. Jackalman also has an ab crunch as well as a waist swivel. However, the swivel on my figure is very tight, and out of fear of breaking him, I decided not to try and force the issue too much. I'm not sure if this is a common issue on these figures, but it's something you should keep in mind if you want one of these for yourself. Jackalman also has the ball-like joints at his hips, so his legs can go forward and backwards, out to the side, and swivel. There are standard bends at his knees, swivels at his leg guards, and rockers on his ankles, so his feet can go up and down as well as rock side to side. As a note, Jackalman's fur on his shoulders is a separate sculpted piece and can limit the movement in his arms and head just a bit. His leg movement is limited slightly by his loincloth, and the rocker on his left foot is very loose, so make sure you keep an eye on that as well. Jackalman comes standard with his signature battle club, 2 additional hands, and a battle axe for Slythe. The sculpt and paint decos for the weapons are fantastic. There are some really nice details in the wood patterns and the metallic paint for Slythe's axe, as well as the metal part on Jackalman's club. One set of Jackalman's hands are for gripping the club, while the other set is for gripping the battle axe. The hands are also made of a gummier plastic than the rest of the figure. Jackalman is part of the 2016 Third Earth subscription, which will release 3 additional figures, including the subscription exclusive Mummy Mumra. He was also part of the October sale on MattyCollector's website. Jackalman is currently still available on the website, and I will put a link in the description below. He is $30 with a maximum order quantity of 6. If you're a Thundercat fan, this figure is a definite must-have. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out all my other reviews. I will continue to review the MattyCollector Thundercat figures as they come out, so until then, this has been Third Earth Reviews.